Welcome back, guys, to another clip of Schach-manuel-lernen. Today I'm gonna explain you how to spot tactical ideas in a real game and not when you know there are tactics. And yeah, let's have some fun together. So here, by this game, again I don't show you the opening like by the last clip. For me it's important that you know how to see tactical points. So I grabbed here this pawn with bishop, with the knowledge that this pawn here is falling. He accepted, which was okay. I played queen d3 for preparing rook b1, queen a3, and then get here some counterplay. Plus d6 is always hanging, of course. Then he decided to protect this pawn, like he won a pawn and now he wants to keep it. So he played this one. Rook d1, simply for attacking this, so I will get my pawn back. Castle short, everything's okay. And here I decided, okay, I just capture, 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 capture. And then I thought, okay, I'm better developed. I'm attacking here. This knight is quite weak. And this bishop here is already attacking a bit. So I thought, okay, this is something we can play with it. But he made a strange choice and he played queen b2. Was a bit too greedy in this game. The point is he wants to attack this and this. And here, I mean, we can just play normally, queen d3 with idea e6. He will develop his bishop or his rook and it would just be normal game. And this queen here is just not good. So this move here was, this move here was quite bad because of these reasons. So he played this and now here it took some time. And before you ask, yes, even in a blitz game you have some time to think about. And here I thought, okay, these pieces are not playing. And when you have this kind of stuff, like open hard, like semi-open F file, it's always an option, you know, capture, capture, capture. And then with this idea here. So this is kind of something I spotted quite fast, especially it was not in my idea after capturing, because without queen, you don't have a lot of attacking material. But after this weird move, I thought, okay, let's capture this knight. Then I thought, okay, if he recaptures, I capture, and then now he has the problem how to defend that. Because even if he captures here, he doesn't defend it, because bishop is protecting the rook. Which other option does he have? I mean, he doesn't have a lot. That's the problem. Because this bishop helps a lot. Like, I always have the option to play, let's say if he captures here, I also have the option to play this one first. Because this pawn is pinned, and let's say I can play this, queen h8, king h8, capture, capture, and then now I still have this option here. Or I can do this, and now he just lost his guardian, and then I can play this. Or capture this, and so on and so on. So you see the thing why I spotted this tactic is that these two are not playing, and by me it's this bishop is ready, this queen is ready, this rook is ready, this queen is ready, and this rook is also quite fast. That's why I always say, like, really play with all of your pieces. They are much stronger when they work together. Then what I had to calculate is he's not forced to capture. Since I showed you these two are attacked, so he can just capture here. And now is the question how to continue. Because now the rook and the bishop are attacked, so I can't just, let's say, go back and rely on this, because he will just capture. Everything is protected, so no problems for him. And the thing is, this move I have to see here already. That's the difficulty. Rook g6, I could play it, but it's a bad move. Like, it's pinned this pawn, but he can just capture the bishop. So what here was the idea? It's still like the queen is now defending a bit, but this here is not the strongest like defensive combination. Let's say I thought, okay, like here capture doesn't make sense. And then, as I told in the last clip, like CCT. So I checked for checks, and then I saw, okay, what happens after bishop f7? The idea was, if he captures here, I can give a check, and he can't go back because it's twice attacked. And then I just win an exchange. Plus his king is really weak, and yeah, that this would be over. So yeah, and the problem is, like, if he doesn't capture, like let's say, I don't know, queen h8, then the rook is hanging. So doesn't matter if he goes here or here, I can just capture the rook. The thing is, if he goes here, it's with check. King here, checkmate. Quite beautiful, but it's not a forced sequence. So if he goes to h7, and if I play this, I allow that he recaptures my rook with his queen. And then it still should be win, but it's not quite clear, because the problem is, if I play like rook d6, which looks natural for preparing this move, like a checkmate, he has this perpetual check. So after this move, g3, it will just be a draw. After threefold repetition, it's a draw. So, and the other option is, like, if I play like this, it's really not clear, because I have to stay on dark squares. Like, let's say if I would go here, he has this check, and then he attacks the queen. So suddenly I would lose the game. So I had to be really careful with my calculations. And I saw here, okay, rook d6 is not working. Do I have something else? Yeah, this is not really helpful. But this here is checkmate. So again, CCT. I looked for a check. Okay, it's checkmate. But the game was different. Like, I chose the more forced sequence. Like here, I didn't immediately capture with the queen. I just gave this check here. Now he is forced to go here. And doesn't matter where he goes, it's just a checkmate. And that was actually the end of the game. Like, it was like that, the end. So what I wanted to tell you is, like, in this position here, we could have had a normal game if he captures. But he decided for second option for a weird move. And here, when you exercise and train a lot of tactical ideas, you will spot once, okay, if I capture here, this is really weak. Plus, with my develop advantage, there is something in the air, let's call it like that. And normally you have enough calculation to find it if you keep on improving yourself. And yeah, I hoped you learned a bit something, that you will find it in your own games. Doesn't matter if it's online games or like in over-the-board chess, like in classical games. And yeah, looking forward to see you next time. Exercise some tactics and see you soon.